Impatience asks for the impossible, wants to reach the goal without the means of getting there. The length of the journey has to be borne with, for every moment is necessary. Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, the most significant representative of German idealism. Nothing great in the world was accomplished without passion. Too fair to worship, too divine to love. To be independent of public opinion is the first formal condition of achieving anything great. Propounding peace and love without practical or institutional engagement is delusion, not virtue. To be aware of limitations is already to be beyond them. What experience and history teaches us is that people and governments have never learned anything from history or acted on principles deduced from it. We learn from history that we do not learn from history. The history of the world is none other than the progress of the consciousness of freedom. History is not the soil of happiness. The periods of happiness are blank pages in it. What and how much I possess is a matter of indifference so far as rights are concerned. Truth is found neither in the thesis nor the antithesis, but in an emergent synthesis which reconciles the two. All that is real is reasonable, and all that is reasonable is real. The learner always begins by finding fault, but the scholar sees the positive merit in everything. Education is the art of making man ethical. The courage of the truth is the first condition of philosophic study. Truth in philosophy means that concept and external reality correspond. The spirit of a nation is reflected in its history, its religion, and the degree of its political freedom. Genuine tragedies in the world are not conflicts between right and wrong. They are conflicts between two rights. Mere goodness can achieve little against the power of nature. An idea is always a generalization, and generalization is a property of thinking. To generalize means to think. The valor that struggles is better than the weakness that endures. When liberty is mentioned, we must always be careful to observe whether it is not really the assertion of private interests which is thereby designated. The state of man's mind, or the elementary phase of mind which he so far possesses, conforms precisely to the state of the world as he so far views it. History in general is therefore the development of spirit in time, as nature is the development of the idea is space. Art does not simply reveal God, it is one of the ways in which God reveals, and thus actualizes, himself. Reason is negative and dialectical, because it resolves the determinations of the understanding into nothing. If you want to love, you must serve. If you want freedom, you must die. People who are too fastidious towards the finite never reach actuality, but linger in abstraction, and their light dies away. To him who looks upon the world rationally, the world in its turn presents a rational aspect. The relation is mutual. Amid the pressure of great events, a general principle gives no help. World history is a court of judgment. The few assume to be the deputies, but they are often only the despoilers of the many.